What's going on? This is your boy SB. So in this video, we are kind of following up with the topic that I was talking about or ended off on the last video, which is, should Amazon give raises? Is it time? Is it that time in our economy, in America, on planet Amazonians, the family? Is it time for us to get a raise? And the reason that question was brought up is due to the fact that there was already a few different facilities that had some walkouts because their financial compensation has not been able to sustain them a lifestyle in this current economic system and climate that we're in. Let's talk about it. But this is something that's bigger than Amazon. Amazon's not facing this. This is something a lot of companies are facing right now. We can all say inflation is here and it's here to stay for a while. And it's not only Amazon, a lot of jobs have not upped the pay during this time. And there's a lot of people who's in the same situation who have these same feelings like, hey, Uncle Jeff, you feel me? Uncle Walmart, you feel me? Uncle Target, whoever the unk is for they building, they like, yo, what's up? You know, yesterday's dollar is not today's dollar. What's going on? So let's clear that part up. It's not just Amazon. I hate how the media and how people and how Amazon gets so much hate, like they're the only big company that's not paying people what they could be paying them. It's not just Amazon. So we ain't gonna sit here and just talk crazy about my company like we, you feel me? Like they helped me get my new house. You feel me? Uncle Jeff, good looking. So we're gonna talk crazy. We're gonna talk crazy about everybody. And when I sit back and look at that situation, as we've been looking at everything else, this is an area that I think is going to be an issue because imagine like nobody has really been giving out money to or wage increases during this time. It's like, yo, this can be big. This can lead. Imagine a angry workforce, like not with one company, but with the workforce period of America being in an uproar. I don't think that sounds too far-fetched. Why do I say that? Because there's a lot of companies that have their employees walking out and being angry and doing all this stuff. Like this can be a real potential thing that happens in our country because it's rumblings in a whole lot of different companies right now. And just being honest, the wages that most of the workforce is getting paid is not able to sustain not even a comfortable lifestyle anymore, a regular lifestyle. I'm seeing more and more stories of people who have jobs that are homeless, sleeping in their cars, sleeping in tents because they can actually live a life better in their car than they can in rent, you know, in a regular apartment. That's crazy. So I think that's something we're going to see more and more with Amazon, but not just Amazon, with all these companies throughout the country. I think we're going to start to see more and more uproar, more and more people speaking out against their companies due to the fact of the lack of the increase in wages with their companies. And I think this is also going to further that gap between the upper class and the middle class. I think that gap is going to continue to spread further apart. We're not even talking about the lower class. Like the gap is getting further and further. And I think this is going to do that as well. Push that gap even further. And I've been hearing like a lot of people get on Amazon's head because like, yo, we needed another raise. But when you think about it, Amazon gave us a raise. What was that? Last year, right before I moved into my house. It was about last year. We did get a raise on top of our 6-month increase that we get. Like we get a raise every 6 months. So on top of that, they didn't even have a reason to do it last year except, yo, we just gonna boom. I guess because of the market value, all the other companies, they were increasing their pay or whatever the reason was. But I just know we got a pay increase. You know, my pay increase was like $3 because I was there like over a year and a half. I was a PA at the time. So I ended up getting like a $3 increase, which it was life changing. I know it sounds crazy, but when you add on $3 and you working crazy overtime as a PA, you feel me? So it's like they just did that last year. I don't really know of too many other companies who did that, but I'm not fighting against the obvious point. Is like, what do they do though? Let's just talk about our company. What can they do? Can they give us a raise right now? Honestly, of course, on our side, it's like, yeah, of course. Look at how much money they make. And when you look at the stats, a gang of these companies made bank during the pandemic. At least the big companies, they made money during the pandemic. And it really didn't trickle down to the layman, to the bottom workers. We didn't really see all that money. So of course we be like, yo, y'all made all this money over there. What's up with us? But specifically speaking for our company, for most people that follow this, Amazon, can they do that with the high head count? Their pockets have been getting hit for having too much warehouse space and head count being so high because it's the same head count that we had during the pandemic time. Can they do that? And can they do that and sustain afloat? That's the question. And honestly, it's like, I don't know. I don't follow their pockets like that. You feel me? I don't know. Of course, we can be like, yeah, of course, they're a $1 billion company, probably. But I don't know. That's the question at hand. Can they do that? And will they do that? I know at my building, they were talking about within the last few months, they was talking about like, look, we see the economic increase in the area. We're trying to, you know what I mean? Like they were talking about it, which was dope. I was like, yo, okay, that's what's up. Ain't really heard much since then, but at least they made it aware. And I'm pretty sure they're trying something. But besides that, they're facing so many other things. But I thought it was dope that they at least brought it up and they're trying something behind the scenes. That's what's up. Hands down, you feel me? That's what's up. I appreciate that. Cause I'm not gonna lie, over here at corporate, I'm in Arizona, and we have people who came from all different parts of the country over here to relocate. And the way that the industry, the housing and the economic, everything just switched in Arizona, this was like a cheap place to live. And if you came out here and you're renting, I talked about this months ago where I was like, look, you're going to see rent increase. And now everybody, and it sucks because a lot of people that moved out here from other places, they hitting that 1 year increase or year mark, boom, increase, boom, increase. The ones who haven't hit it yet, they're going to hit that 1 year mark for their lease. They're going to see that price jump up when it comes to renewing their lease. Arizona is a state where there is no rent cap. So it's just like, man, I feel for the people out here at Amazon who moved out here from other places because like, yo, this corporate is more money. That's what's up. Boom, boom. Cost of living is cheaper. Cost of living is not what it was yesterday, today. Arizona is almost like California. That's a fact. So is this needed? Is a raise needed? I think absolutely, not just with Amazon, but with any company out there that hasn't increased their wages. I think it is needed. So many people are being hurt in this time. What about your company? If you're not with Amazon right now, has your company given you a raise? Drop that in the comment section. Let us know so we can see maybe if there are companies out there giving their employees raises during this time. If so, that would be dope. We definitely should acknowledge that. And it may be a company where I need to be looking into. Not playing. So I definitely think, or it's being talked about, and that's official at my building. And if it's talked about in my building, I'm sure they're talking about this as a network thing because as I posted it in the video of Amazon's best Prime Day, if you check that video out at the end, I should have made it a different video. I might, but I didn't. There was a walkout at one of the facilities in Georgia. They walked out because it was because of safety, but it was also because, listen, we're not getting paid enough. I think we're going to see a lot more of that. Not just at Amazon and all these companies out there. You work fast food. Can you imagine working fast food right now or a restaurant like a server? Listen, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I think it's broke. I think the system is broke. Like, how does this get fixed? How does this get fixed? It looks as if it's beyond repair. I hope not. You feel me? Like, I hope in 3 months all this stuff over. Oh, we got the recession. Oh, raises and everything is cool. Sunny day, lawn with the white picket fence and a swing set on a tree. Bet. You know what I mean? But is that reality? What over on this channel, one thing that I always like to do is to hope for the best, prepare for the worst. What if your job doesn't give you a raise? What if Amazon doesn't give you a raise? Are you prepared for that? What are you doing about that? As I've said before, I think it's definitely time for you to get out of your comfort zone. Any hobbies, anything you know how to do, like on the side, you probably should try to capitalize on that to bring in some more income. Also, it may be a time, as I've said in other videos, to look for another job. Not saying leave Amazon. Don't leave Amazon. Don't do that. I'm not leaving if I don't have to. But just to look and see what else is out there, or to have something to help bring extra income on the side. Maybe work part-time for a while. I definitely think that is something that should be done or looked into. Because one of the ways that I think maybe it's not the right way for everybody, but like when I hear of different facilities talking about, yo, we about to go on strike, we need to get paid more, boom, we about to go try to go union. It's like, you knew what you were signing up for. You signed the dotted line. You agreed to the work terms for this price and this and that. So are they at fault? You feel me? And I know it's like, but they made billions. True. But if they don't want to pay, why stay? That's not just for Amazon, any job. But what if we get to the point where no job is paying a sustainable living? You see, I think we're there. I think that gap is starting to spread more and more. The jobs that can pay for those, the lifestyle during this economic situation that we're in, are jobs that most people are not qualified for. Let's just be honest. Who's really qualified for those high engineering jobs and this high tech job and this? A lot of people aren't, just being honest. So what happens when there are not that many options for most people to be sustained a comfortable lifestyle? Forget comfortable, a lifestyle. I don't know. What do you think? Can Amazon sustain giving us some more money for our pay raises? Do you think we could get pay raises? What's your opinion on this? If you don't work in Amazon, has your company given you a pay raise during this time? But be sure to put that in the comment section so we can talk about it. It's your boy SB. Be sure to hit the like button. Be sure to hit the, what is that thing called? It's called the notification bell. More videos coming. Let's go.
Look, say I couldn't do it, but I did. Turn stacks to a crib. Yeah, going up, going in. Let them sleep, bedtime, tuck them in. If I'm alive, I'ma live. Mama said if you gon' do it big. Yeah, motivated till the end. Never break, never bend. Finna have them like, whoa.